Hey everyone. So I wanted to address something that was brought up to me by a friend. Through this journey that I'm about to go on, I have met so many amazing people. In fact, I have made really, really, really close friends because of this whole gastric bypass business. Um, this person said, hey, I watched your video you just did, and I have so many people in my life who probably think that this is the easy way out that I really haven't told many people about this surgery. And I got to thinking, I can I can relate in a way. I'm an open book personally, and so as soon as I found out I was having this surgery, I was shouting it on a rooftop. And I even said out loud, "You don't like it? Peace out. I don't need you in my life," because seriously, what I'm about to go through is such a big, huge deal that anybody who has anything negative to say about it isn't going to help me at all. And I don't need that negativity, especially right now in my life. I just want to make it through this for my family, for me. It has nothing to do with everybody else. So everybody else's opinion, unless they're cheering me on, telling me that I look great, or telling me I can do it and keep on going, doesn't matter. Okay? So, but there are, times where, like recently I've had to say I'm going to have surgery and I just didn't feel comfortable telling whoever, like, just, this is just an example. Let's say I'm talking to the postman or whatever, and I say, "Hey, I'm not going to be in town for a couple weeks. I'm going to have surgery." And then he says, "Oh, what are you going to have surgery on?" And I'm like, is now a good time to like tell my random stranger postman that I'm going to have gastric bypass surgery because I'm really fat? No. So in that, there's those kinds of situations that I just don't tell anybody, and I'm just like, "Oh, I'm just a personal surgery, whatever." But in her aspect, I can kind of see it both ways. From the person who's just had the surgery or, and isn't a very open book, it's very scary to have people with the mentality that you're taking the easy way out, because in no way is this the easy way out. Not at all, not ever. The struggles that someone has to go through every day, especially in their first year, especially in their first several months of having to learn how to eat all over again, not being able to eat the things they once loved, never being able to drink from a straw, having dumping syndrome. If you don't know what that is, dear God, go Google gastric bypass and dumping. It's insane. It's awful. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. And yet so many people, as a last resort, have to have gastric bypass surgery and go through this. Some people are lucky they don't get it very often or at all. We hate those people. But some people get it all the time, and it truly sucks. So this whole experience is in no way easy. But if you're not educated on it and you don't know that, of course you're going to say that. You're going to think that. You may not even say it out loud, but you might think it. And you might treat people different. People might also be concerned that they might lose weight, and because they've had a gastric bypass, with the mentality that their friends are having, that maybe they think that it might have been an easy way out, that now they might be jealous that their friend has lost weight and not really like them anymore, which it happens all the time. Two of the closest people that I know have turned around and said, "I literally have lost friends because of my surgery," which totally sucks. Those weren't your friends. If they can't support you, they're not your friends. On the other side of the spectrum, I can see me being like an overweight person and a good friend of mine losing a lot of weight, and maybe several times throughout their overweight loss journey, they're putting pictures up on Facebook or wherever that they're losing this weight and they're at the gym, or they're putting up pictures of salads or whatever. And I'm thinking, oh, they're kicking ass and taking names. They're just working out really, really hard, and they're, drinking some protein shakes, and they're eating really good and drinking lots of water. Who am I to even know that the biggest reason why they got a huge jump start into weight loss was because they had a gastric bypass? I don't, because they didn't say anything. So this whole time I'm killing myself, working out, eating well, doing everything that I'm supposed to be, and the scale doesn't move. It would have been really nice if my friend had said from the beginning, "I'm having a gastric bypass. This in no way is the answer to everything, but it's a huge kickstart, and I would appreciate everyone's support." Because then I would know, okay, well, they had this gastric bypass, but they're still doing all this other stuff. So they actually did have something that really helped them make it through this. And then I still would have been motivated. I still would have loved them, but maybe I would have cheered them on even harder. Excuse me. I would have been more supportive of them because I would have, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe even I would have looked into it and seen how hard it might be for them. Or maybe talk to them about it, ask questions. So there's the fear side of how people are going to react to us and how they're going to treat us. And then there's the other side of that says, hey, you kind of lied. And this whole time I was looking up to you thinking you were really doing it this different way when it would have changed things a little bit. I could have supported you more. I could have, maybe this is a path I need to choose, but instead I was doing it this other way because I didn't know. Anyway, bottom line is those who are having a gastric bypass, whatever the bypass may be, or whatever the weight loss surgery may be, they need your love, they need your support, and they need to have you cheering them on and rooting them on. So whenever they choose to tell you that they had this surgery or are having this surgery, if you truly love them, it's okay to be jealous. We're all going to be jealous, but let your positivity and your happiness for them overload your jealousy and just push it out the door because they need you and they need your love and support. And bottom line, that's it. So if you're struggling to tell your friends and family, just go ahead and put this video up on your Facebook and share it. And maybe at the end they'll go, wait, did the person who shared this have gastric bypass? They'll never know. But it's up to you. You tell them, and if they love you enough, they'll still be there for you. And if they don't love you enough and they don't want to be friends with you enough, they weren't meant to be.